TR3B aircraft, revelations from secret Vatican archives about alien technology. Late one night, while researching ancient documents in the secret archives of the Vatican Library, a historian came across a centuries-old manuscript. The text, written by a medieval alchemist, described in detail an unusual flying object, a perfect triangle, which could cross the skies faster than thought. Moreover, the alchemist claimed that he had a vision of a star traveler who showed him the plans of this ship. Intrigued, the historian began researching the connection between this manuscript and modern TR3B technology. As the investigation progressed, the historian discovered an ancient connection between TR3B technology and Atlantis, the lost civilization. The Atlanteans are said to possess advanced knowledge of plasma technology and levitation, and some of these secrets may have been passed down through medieval alchemists. According to some theories, fragments of this technology would have been rediscovered by the scientists of the AURORA Program, giving rise to the TR3B aircraft. Moreover, the historian discovered evidence of meetings between the engineers of the AURORA Program and representatives of an advanced extraterrestrial civilization. These star visitors are rumored to have offered assistance in the development of TR3B technology in exchange for a secret pact intended to prepare humanity for a great cosmic revelation. Deep within the hidden government, a secret society known as the Guardians of Silence was responsible for the protection of TR3B secrets. This society consisted of members of the political and scientific elites, all dedicated to maintaining the balance between hidden truth and known reality. Their mission was to ensure that TR3B technology did not fall into the wrong hands and prepare the world for a new age of knowledge. Eventually, the historian was confronted by members of the Guardians of Silence Society, who revealed to him the startling truth: the existence of TR3B was not just a technological advance, but a step towards humanity's union with galactic civilizations. They revealed that they are preparing a public reveal, but under controlled conditions to avoid a major culture shock. With these additions, the story of the TR3B aircraft becomes not only a scientific and governmental intrigue, but also an odyssey of human discovery, ancestral connections, and humanity's potential destinies in the cosmos. In recent years, countless people have reported that they have often seen flying objects of strange shapes, including triangular ones, and with spectacular developments. Without disputing the existence of UFOs, I firmly believe in the existence of ships of other civilizations near the Earth, for example, of the Galactic Federation or the Andromeda Council, the Ashta Command. I bring you the proof of such ships held in the strictest secrecy by the American government, or perhaps by the hidden government, so that through the courage of some people who have worked in various secret bases, the truth will come out, perhaps hastening the use in civil society for the prosperity of all mankind of these technologies. I am referring here not necessarily to the ships themselves and propulsion technology, but in general to black technology which, as Stephen Greer said in his book, The Hidden Truth, Forbidden Information, is 10,000 years ahead of the technology used in civilization are in sight. A friend said he will never forget the sight of the TR3B aircraft at the Papoose base, which looked like an alien. The pitch-black, triangular-shaped TR3B was rarely mentioned, and then only in whispers, in Groom Lake where it worked. The aircraft flew over the Groom Lake runway in complete silence and magically came to a stop over the S4 area. It floated silently in the same position for about 10 minutes before making light contact with the tarmac of the runway. At one point, a bright blue-silver corona encircled TR3B's massive circumference. The operational model is approximately 183 meters in diameter. TR3B is codenamed ASTRA. The first operational tactical reconnaissance flight was in the early 90s. The triangular aerospace nuclear platform was under top secret and was developed under the AURORA Program with SDI and money from the black budget. At least $3 billion, plus TR3B flying in 1994. AURORA is the most secretive aerospace program in existence. The TR3B is the most exotic vehicle created under the AURORA Program. It is financed and operationally commissioned by the National Reconnaissance Office, NSA, National Security Agency, and CIA. The flight of the TR3B triangular craft is not fiction and was built with technology available in the mid-1980s. The outer coating of TR3B is reactive to electrical radar stimulation. It can change its reflectivity, radar absorption, and color. This polymer, when used in combination with the electronic measures of TR3B and ECCM, can make the appearance of the vehicle look like a small ship or a flying cylinder, or falsely received by radar, and a false variety of aircraft, an aircraft, or several aircraft in various locations. A circular ring, filled with accelerating plasma called the magnetic field interrupter, surrounds the rotating crew compartment and is far from any imaginable technology. Sandia and Livermore Laboratories developed the reverse technology designed by MFD. The government will do anything to protect this technology. Mercury-based plasma at 250,000 atmospheres and a temperature of 150 Kelvin and accelerated to 50,000 revolutions per minute creates a superconducting plasma, resulting in the interruption of gravity or levitation. The MFD generates a rotating magnetic field, which disrupts or neutralizes the effects of gravity on the ship's mass in a percentage of 89%. Don't misunderstand. This is not anti-gravity. Anti-gravity provides a repulsive force that can be used for propulsion. The MFD creates a perturbation of the Earth's gravitational field, the mass frame of the circular accelerator. The mass of the circular accelerator and all mass in the accelerator, such as the crew capsule, navigation and operating instruments and devices, MFD systems, fuels, crew environmental systems, and the nuclear reactor, are reduced by 89%. This makes the vehicle extremely light and capable of surpassing the performance and maneuverability of any aircraft built so far, except of course UFOs. TR3B evolves at high altitude, invisible, using stealth technology, being a reconnaissance platform with indefinite flight time. Once it gets there at high speed, it doesn't need much propulsion to maintain altitude. Rumors of a new element acting as a catalyst for plasma have been whispered at Groom Lake. With the vehicle's mass reduced by 89%, it can travel at Mach 9, 9 times the speed of sound, approximately 10,000 kilometers per hour, vertically or horizontally. My sources say performance is limited only by the pilot's biological limitations. Which is a lot, considering that the mass is reduced by 89% and the G-forces, gravity, are also reduced by 89%. TR3B propulsion is provided by 3 multimode thrusters mounted at each bottom corner of the triangular platform. The TR3B travels below Mach 9 until it climbs to an altitude of 120,000 meters, then God knows how fast it can go. The 3 multimode rocket engines mounted under each corner of the platform use hydrogen or methane and oxygen for propulsion. In a rocket system that uses hydrogen and liquid oxygen, 85% of the propulsion is provided by oxygen. The nuclear rocket engine uses a thermal propellant based on liquid hydrogen and oxygen for additional power. The reactor heats the liquid hydrogen and injects liquid oxygen through supersonic nozzles so that the hydrogen burns at the same time as the liquid oxygen. The multimode propulsion system can operate in the atmosphere, with propulsion provided by the nuclear reactor, in the upper atmosphere with hydrogen-based propulsion, and in orbit with combined hydrogen-oxygen propulsion. What you have to remember is that the 3 rocket engines propel only 11% of TR3B's top-secret mass. The engines are built by Rockwell. Sighting of triangular UFOs means that they are not necessarily extraterrestrial but top-secret TR3B type. The NSA, NRO, CIA, and USAF played a shell game with the nomenclature of these aircraft. They created TR3, modified to TR3A, TR3B, created by designers as different aircraft and not the same aerospace vehicle. A TR3B is as different from a TR3A as a banana is from a grape. Some of these are manned and others unmanned. This was the story, as you have read in a lot of technical detail. Let's hope that as this data appears in the press and more people have access to it, it will help to awaken the masses and lead to their removal for the use of mankind, on the one hand, and on the other hand, so that people are no longer manipulated or fooled about a possible alien invasion as it started to spread through the mass media. Let's hope that the so-called black helicopters and their technology, which fly without noise and with which the black operations of the hidden government are carried out, will also be revealed.